Maayong hapon, teachers of DepEd Division of Davao del Norte. Maayong hapon kaninyong tanan. Good afternoon po sa ating lahat. Happy Friday po. I hope we all had a good lunch so we can stay up until the end of our 5-day training. This is the division training of trainers on learning management system brought to us by the Curriculum Implementation Division of DepEd Davao del Norte. Umabot na po tayo sa huling araw ng ating week-long journey on LMS. Kaya't maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat na sumubaybay and who stayed with us kahit na may mga challenges sa ating internet connection at iba pang mga challenges po na ating na-experience in our 5-day training. And before I forget po, on your screen right now, ay naka-flash po ang ating attendance for this afternoon. So you have there our link for the PM attendance and our QR code. So sana po ay huwag niyong kalimutang itala ang inyong attendance dahil baka excited na kayong matapos ang ating training at hindi kayo makapag-attendance. So you have now on your screen our QR code and our link for our attendance for this afternoon. Ayan. Alright. And dear participants, gaya po ng sabi ko sa inyo bago lamang po, we have already reached the last session for this 5-day division training of trainers on learning management system. Kaya isang malakas at napakalaking congratulations po sa inyong lahat for completing all our sessions. Reminding lamang po everyone, once again, to please accomplish our end of program survey. Our end of program survey po ay pinost po namin yan kanina. At ipopost po namin ulit ngayon on your screen is the link of our end of program survey. Sa mga hindi pa po nakaka-accomplish sa ating end of program survey, please do that now. Go to this link that you can see on your screen upang matapos nyo na earlier ang ating end of program survey because later at the end of our broadcast or before the end of our broadcast this afternoon, ay ipa-flash din po namin ang ating Day 5 evaluation. Kasi iba po ang end of program survey sa ating Day 5 evaluation. At hindi po namin kakalimutan, ipopost po namin ulit ngayon ang ating post-test link. Dahil alam ko pong excited kayong lahat to take our post-test, our 10-item post-test. And we will know later in our announcement kung sino po sa ating mga teacher participants ang magkakaroon ng surprises o ang makaka-receive ng surprises from our very own LRMS manager in DepEd Division of Davao del Norte, Ma'am Sumikad. So salamat ma'am for sponsoring po ang ating pasurpresa ngayong hapon to our perfect scorers to our post-test. Ayan po ngayon sa inyong screen ang QR code and link to our post-test. And paalala lamang po sa inyong lahat that our post-test will only be available before 2 p.m. this afternoon. Kaya't wag na pong magpatumpik-tumpik pa, wag yun ang tagalan pa hanggat mayroon kayong internet connection, access our post-test link and complete it before 2 p.m. Kung pwede po ay before 1:30 p.m. ay tapos na po tayong lahat sa ating post-test. Ayun. And right now we have 124 viewers here in our live broadcast in Day 5 afternoon session. So tawagin niyo na po ang inyong mga kasamahang guro dahil magsisimula na po in very short while ang ating closing program. You heard that right? This afternoon, we will have our closing program. Kaya kung pwede lamang po, tawagin nyo na o i-chat nyo na ang inyong mga kasamahang guro to please join us now in our live broadcast dahil meron pa lamang po tayong 133 viewers. Gusto ko rin pong magpasalamat sa lahat ng mga nag-subscribe na sa ating DepEd YouTube channel, our DepEd Davnor CID. At sana po ay ma-invite nyo rin ang inyong mga kasamahang guro sa ating mga paaralan here in DepEd Davao del Norte and even from other division po to also subscribe to our channel and like all our videos. So shout out po sa lahat ng ating mga DepEd officials who have been very supportive po in our week-long training. Unang-una na po ang ating SDS, our very own Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. D.D. Silva, and our Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Romel Handayan, our CID Chief na palaging Palagi pong nandyan. I was looking at our YouTube channel po. I was checking kung ilan na po ang ating subscribers. So sorry po doon. Again, I would like to greet our CID Chief, Dr. Edward Amugis, who is always there to support the TWG of this training. At sa lahat po na mga nagko-comment ngayon sa ating live chat, good afternoon po sa inyong lahat, and thank you for joining us early in our session this afternoon. And I would like to continue to greet our DepEd officials in DepEd Davao del Norte. Hello din po kay Engineer Lolita Andangon, our SGOD Chief, at sa lahat po ng ating mga education program supervisors na nakasama natin from day 1 to our breakout sessions until this very moment, and our public school district supervisors din po. Good afternoon sa inyong lahat. Ayan. And I think we are so ready for our closing program. And later po, may makakasama po tayong mga kaibigan natin dito sa DepEd Davao del Norte. And while I wait po to some of our friends in our division, dahil later po in our program, meron po tayong mga pagbibigay ng impressions to our 5-day training, allow me po muna to greet our active commenters sa ating live chat. So let's start with Ma'am Marilyn Rangas. Good day, everyone. And early po si Ma'am nag-comment because she was waiting for our afternoon session. Good afternoon po, Ma'am. Good afternoon din po kay Ma'am Maria Christine Silagan. Ayan, yes ma'am, meron po tayong afternoon session and you are now watching our afternoon session for day 5. Magandang hapon din po kay Ma'am Jennifer Katambakan from Sawata National High School. And we also have Isaga Leonard. Good afternoon po. Ma'am Janice Dusa, Ma'am Marites Upos, Ma'am Susan Bardinas. Good afternoon po mga ma'am. Thank you for your active support para sa ating DTOT on LMS, Division Training of Trainers on LMS. Ayan po. Alright. Keep your comments coming. Ayan, ipa-flash po namin ngayon sa inyong mga screens ang ating mga greetings for this afternoon. Ayan, we have Ma'am Lorily Galo, maayong udto sa tanan. Maayong udto ma, maayong hapon kaya kanimo Ma'am Lorily Galo. Maayong udto po diha kay Ma'am Rebelin Rivero. Good afternoon, Ma'am Rebelin. I love Dubnor. Salamat po sa pagmamahal sa ating Schools Division Office and for the service as well. Ayan. Good afternoon din po kay Ma'am Maria Josephine Lamsin. Good afternoon daw mula sa San Isidro District. Good afternoon po sa inyong lahat dyan sa San Isidro District. And meron din po tayong greetings dito galing kay Ma'am Eden Nuera. Good afternoon from Balagunan National High School. Dool ranis among eskwelahan. Hello po sa tanan nga nadiha sa Balagunan National High School. From Ma'am Ronora Carisma. Hello po, Ma'am Ronora Carisma. From Alihal National High School, Mangalkal Extension. Ayan, mayong hapon sa inyong tanan and thank you for joining us here in our afternoon session, and later on, we will start our closing program. Meron din po tayo dito from Ma'am Darly Hana Maris Laurejas. Wow, taas-taas yun og pangalan si Ma'am. Diba? Ayan. Good afternoon from New Maligaya Elementary School, Carmen District. Hello sa tanan natong mga teacher participants in New Maligaya Elementary School, Carmen District. And to Ma'am Mary Ann Bale, good afternoon po from Macgum Integrated School, New Corelia District. And sa mga bagong join lang po ngayon sa ating live broadcast for this afternoon session, please huwag niyo pong kalimutan na puntahan ang link para sa ating post test because you are only given until 2 p.m. this afternoon to complete our post test. At para din po sa mga Bagong pasok ngayon sa ating live broadcast, in-announce ko po earlier na kailangan nyo na pong i-accomplish ang ating end of program survey. Ayan. And we will also have our attendance for this afternoon session. Kaya huwag niyo pong kalimutan dahil alam ko po medyo marami na ang link na kailangan yung puntahan. So i-manage lang po natin ang ating time because later pa naman po magiging available ang ating link for this afternoon's attendance. Kaya abang-abang lang po because we will be flashing on your screen po mamaya kung open at available na po ang ating mga links. Lalo-lalo na po ang links para sa ating attendance. Ayan. So, handa na po ba tayong lahat? We now have 239 viewers in our live broadcast. So kung konti pa lamang po tayo, hintayin po natin ang iba. Alright, stay with us. I'll be back in a very short while to join you again in our afternoon session. And I'm back. Ayan po ngayon sa inyong mga screen ang ating post-test link. Hello po sa ating post-test link. Ayan. Sana po ay huwag niyong kalimutan na tapusin ang ating post-test link because we will be very happy po kung ang mga nag-take ng ating pre-test ay ganoon din po karami ang mag-take ng ating post-test. So, huwag niyong kalimutan, nandiyan na po sa inyong screen ngayon ang ating link for the post-test. So let's go back to our comments section, our live chat to greet some of you here who are already here in our live broadcast. We now have 267 viewers. Marami pa po tayong hihintayin. Hello po to Ma'am Noemi Sanggimatan Hapay. Laban teachers. Laban sa Gana High teachers. Wow, tama gyud kaniya Ma'am Noemi. Hi Ma'am Happy. Kumusta ka niya, Ma'am Happy? Laban na kita ni Ma'am, biska nga mo ang mga internet connection diri bisag asa pod maabot. Unang kami nga nag-connect bisag asa pod mi naabot. Hello po Ma'am Noemi. We also have Ma'am Mary Joy Tumlos. Good afternoon, Ma'am. Next, we have Ma'am Mylene Galo watching from Semong National High School. Gusto ko pong pasalamatan ulit ang lahat ng mga nag-subscribe na sa ating channel. Now, I think we are so ready to start our closing program this afternoon, and we will start our closing program with a nationalistic song. So please settle down po. Kung nasaan man po kayo ngayon in front of your screen, please settle down because we will now have our nationalistic song. Alright. Again po, magandang hapon sa ating lahat and welcome to the closing program of our Division Training of Trainers on Learning Management System. In the course of our training, each of us, kami po at lalong-lalo na po kayo, have played a vital role to keep this event a successful one. But we know that every one of you out there at the other end of the screen are the most important element that completes the success of this training. With that being said, allow me to welcome on screen some of our teacher participants to share their impressions to our training. Now we will proceed to the impressions of our training. So let me invite on screen our the first teacher participant to give her impression to our DTOT on LMS from Maniki Central Elementary School. We have Ma'am Claire Saicon. May we now invite on screen Ma'am Claire Saicon to please give us an impression.
Yes,
Hi
sir,
ma'am, good
Karen. Good
afternoon
afternoon.
ma'am. Ma'am,
Hi,
I'm
sir.
giving
Good
you po
afternoon.
the full screen and the time to give us your impression. Go ahead po ma'am.
Yes po, sir. Yes, sir. So my respect to our U.S. Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. D. Silva, Assistant School Superintendent, Sir Romel Handayan, our CID Chief, Sir Edward Amugis, our Educational Program Supervisors, Public Schools District Supervisors, especially to our very own PSDS, Sir Marlon G. Ebrado, and everyone in attendance, a pleasant day. The COVID-19 pandemic paved way for us to immediately shift to a direction or sail to a direction we are uncertain of. It allows us to embark and learn on new ways, embrace new strategies, and even widen up our minds to improve ourselves. Hence, as Alvin Toffler has said, the illiterate of the 21st century will not be those of who cannot read and write, but those who cannot learn, unlearn, and relearn. I firmly believe that we teachers are more than ready to learn new things, unlearn unpleasant ideas and practices, and surely open up our minds and hearts to willingly relearn things. Presently, drastic changes occurs and may continuously happen. But despite all of these changes, we must arise and rise above it all. Ika nga ni Miss Universe 2018 Catriona Gray, to see situations in silver lining. Similarly, we teachers should see the beauty brought by these changes. Moreover, this 5-day division training of trainers on learning management system allows us teachers to realize four salient points. First, the division of Davao del Norte has not let its teachers to be left in doubt, yet it embraces the changes brought by these times to guide and enhance teachers to be ready in the new normal. Furthermore, the division of del Norte enlighten up our minds on the changes in these very trying times by immediately addressing our varied concerns and queries. All the efforts you have poured are well appreciated. Second, the inputs shared to us by our speakers and simulators are very essential. It offers an in-depth and thorough discussion that allows us to absorb all the inputs shared. Starting from the refinement of our knowledge of the vision, mission, and goals of the department, the walkthrough and exploration of the learning management system, until to giving us ideas, tips, and techniques on how to conduct virtual classes. Third, my salute and deepest respect to our technical working group for your unspeakable efforts in making this training possible. You are all heroes. Thank you for sharing your talents and most especially for your time. Daghan kayong salamat. And fourth, this 5-day training served as a vessel for us teachers to grow more in knowledge and develop new skills and competencies. Truly, we teachers, we do not grow when things are easy. Yet, we grow when we face challenges. Challenges will be our stepping stone to achieve better results and help us to succeed as one. Additionally, learning is a painful process, but let us bear in mind that these are all temporary and someday, for sure, these will all be a chapter of our story, a part of a song to sing, and an episode in our journey in life. To everyone who is behind this training, your efforts are immensely appreciated. Daghan kayong salamat and kudos everyone. Hiraya Maniwari, an ancient Tagalog, which means sana mangyari. Sana mangyari ang ating mga mithiin. Keep safe and to God be all the glory. Thank you and mabuhay tayong lahat.
Thank you so much. Ayan, my supporter si Ma'am Claire. Yay po, Ma'am. Maraming salamat po sa pagbibigay ng
On-site
impression
po kasi kami,
natin.
sir.
It's okay, Ma'am. Pahay na lang din po sa lahat ng mga kasamahan mo dyan.
Yes,
Thank you
sir.
po.
Hi po daw, sir.
Thank you for staying with us po, mga ma'am and sir.
Thank
And
you.
again, we just had Ma'am Claire Saicon from Maniki Central Elementary School. Salamat, Ma'am. Ayan, and right before I proceed to our next teacher who will give an impression to our 5-day training, gusto ko lamang pong i-announce sa ating lahat that we apologize if the end of program survey is not yet available, pero wag po kayong mag-alala dahil i-announce ko po and we will be flashing on your screen later pag available na ang ating end of program survey. But on the brighter side, ang ibig pong sabihin noon ay makakapag-focus kayo sa inyong post-test dahil wala pa kayong ibang papasukang link. So again, please focus now on your post-test because the post-test link will only be available until 2 p.m. this afternoon. Kaya before 2 p.m. po ay kailangan tapos na kayo sa inyong post-test. And for our end of program survey, ipopost po namin sa inyong screen mamaya kung ito ay available na. Pati na rin po ang link na pupuntahan ninyo. So ayun po. Now, allow me to proceed to our closing program activities. And now we will have the next one to give impression. And yes, we have our teacher participant from senior high school and from Carmen National High School, Ma'am Jacqueline Perandos Ortiz. So allow me po to welcome on screen. Good afternoon, Ma'am Jacqueline.
Good afternoon, Carl. Feeling
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Hi.
Hi,
Hi.
ma'am. Okay lang po yan, ma'am. Now, ma'am, I'm giving you po the full screen to give your impression.
Okay, so hi everyone. Before anything else, let me greet our school's division superintendent, Dr. D. Silva, to our ASDS, Dr. Romel Handayan, to our CID Chief, Dr. Edward Amugis, our SGOD Chief Engineer Lolita Andamon, all the education supervisors, all the PSDs, especially our PSDS, Mr. Noli Felipe, our principal, Dr. Buyo, and to my fellow teacher participants of this division training of trainers for LMS, a pleasant afternoon to all of you. And let me start with this famous quote that goes like this. It's been a hell of a run, but all good things must come to an end. But I will modify it based on my experience this training. So I shall say, all good things must come to an end, but I am decided to go on and I will never stop. Indeed, the 5-day DTOT for LMS has come to an end, but it doesn't mean that we will also stop. Instead, we will continue to learn, to improve so that we can share these learnings to our fellow educators and most especially to our learners as we embrace this new normal setting of education. I am so grateful and privileged to be chosen to participate in this training of trainers for LMS, along with the best teachers of DAVNOR division. Truth be told, I was excited and at the same time pressured when I was informed that I will be attending this training. Pressured in a way that we all know much is expected from us after this training, right? Nonetheless, I shifted my focus on the idea that this will help me prepare for the opening of classes come August. Majority of us are still perplexed as to how we can still deliver quality education in this what we call the new normal. Not to mention, being in this situation made our works fully loaded, and I know the teachers, their hands are already full. The 5-day training has given me a lot of learnings and realization. At first, I was having a hard time catching up with the sessions due to the unstable internet connection on my end, but later on, I got the flow of it. I am grateful that DepEd came up with LMS as a tool for teachers and students for online and offline classes. I have learned how to manipulate the LMS and the procedures to conduct online classes as it is very vital to our situation today through our training. Fingers crossed, we can maximize the utilization of the LMS because this platform is equally good to other teaching platforms that have been introduced to us. I realize that the pandemic has forcefully made us more creative and tech savvy. Napugsan gyud ta, but on a positive note, it made us a better version of ourselves and brought out the best in us. It is a shame for me to say that I have become a master of LMS after attending this 5-day training. All of us can say we are not yet, but soon we will be. With constant practice, patience with ourselves and to our learners, commitment, and right attitude, I know we will get the hang of this new modality. Let's hang in there and musanay ratang tanan. Hang in there, ha, dili, hang yourself. I know we can because teachers are built to be adaptive. We are able to thrive and survive in the different teaching environment. The Lord, in His grace and power, will surely help us. Let this be our mantra as we embrace this new normal teaching modality. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Thank you, Davnor Division, for giving us this learning opportunity. To our EPS and PSDS, thank you for your realistic and optimistic answers during the open forum sessions. Thank you for not giving us false hopes, instead telling us the real situation and the things we can do about it. To our teacher simulators, thank you for excellently doing the task. It helped me actualize what could possibly transpire to the online classes. Sana all bright ang estudyante. Really, you have given us the idea how to handle or manage our online classes and point us out to things that need to be improved. To the seminar host, thanks for keeping us sane all throughout the 5-day training. You did your task well. To all the speakers, thanks for sharing your expertise. To our bosses in the division of DAVNOR and the TWG group, thank you for all your hard work and making this seminar possible. Again, thank you for trusting me to be part of this training. Truly a great learning opportunity for all of us. By the grace of God, I hope that I will be able to share these learnings to my district and my school. Thank you and God bless everyone. See you on August 24.
Thank you so much, Ma'am Jacqueline. Salamat, ma'am. Hapit ko nakahilak dito, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you for appreciating po the efforts of our TWG as well. Kay gabi gid ma'am, mura na gid mi ani og mga langgam sa asa nami mulupad just to make sure nga naatay connection karong adlaw. So thank you again, Ma'am Jacqueline Pirandos Ortiz from Carmen National High School. Thank you po and good afternoon.
Thank you.
Yan. So, ladies and gentlemen, reminder lamang po ulit, kailangan nyo pong tapusin ang ating post-test before 2 p.m. So, wag nang magpatumpik-tumpik pa dahil time check, it is already 1:33 p.m. in the afternoon. And at this juncture, mga mahal mga kapakuguro po in DepEd Davao del Norte, we will be joined by one of our principals here in DepEd Davao del Norte to lead us all in our pledge of commitment. So help me welcome po on screen the very beautiful and always so ready our Principal 4 and PESPA President, Dr. Jocelyn D. Fernandez. Hello po, Doc Jocelyn. Good afternoon po.
Good afternoon, Sir Carl. Good afternoon, everyone.
All right, ma'am. You may now proceed po to your part.
Okay. My deep courtesy to our Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Didi Silva, ESDS Romel Handayan, CID Chief Edward Amugis, SGOD Chief Dr. Lolita Andamon, EPS, PSDSS, school heads, and teachers, good afternoon. Allow me to lead our pledge of commitment. So I am inviting everyone to raise your right hand. Raise your right hand even in our monitor as we pledge our commitment. We, the participants of the Division Training of Trainers on Learning Management System, representing the 10 schools district, both elementary and secondary schools of DepEd Davao del Norte, do hereby pledge to commit ourselves with utmost sincerity and to the best of our abilities to uphold the direction of the division as articulated in the Learning Continuity Plan and guided by the framework of Sulong Edukalidad to cascade and support the division training of trainers utilizing the training model of a district training of trainers as upscaling and rescaling mechanism for teachers and instructional leaders, and to help our learners achieve their full potential for their kite of dreams to fly high through quality basic education for all. This is our pledge. So help us God.
Wow, thank you po. Thank you so much, Dr. Jocelyn Fernandez, for leading all our participants po this afternoon to our Pledge of Commitment. At sana po, Doc Jocelyn, no, yung ating mga ibinigkas po ng mga words in our Pledge of Commitment ay isa puso talaga ng ating mga teacher
Yes,
participants.
yes, yes.
Ayan. So we can all be ready, no, from our spirit, nagsisimula talaga sa spirit to the will, hanggang mag-lead sa ating mga actions po. So that is why we have our pledge of commitment upang masimulan natin sa ating kalooban, our willingness to really take part in the district training of trainers on LMS. So once again, pasalamatan po natin our PESPA President and Principal 4, Dr. Jocelyn Fernandez. Daghang salamat, ma'am, for
Thank
joining
you.
us this afternoon. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Maraming salamat po sa ating mga kasamahang guro, our teacher participants for this training, for giving their impressions to our 5-day course na training on LMS, and to Dr. Jocelyn Fernandez for leading us in our pledge of commitment. And we will be proceeding po to the other parts of our program this afternoon. But just right before that, uulit-ulitin ko po dahil baka makalimutan ninyo that you have to complete our post-test before 2 p.m. Time check, it's already 1 p.m., 1:37 p.m. So yun po. And right now in our live broadcast, we now have 585 viewers. I'm not sure po kung marami po bang apektado ng pagkawala ng connection ng isang network provider. But I hope po makahanap ng paraan ang ating ibang teacher participants to still join us this afternoon in our closing program. And allow me po to take this opportunity to greet our live commenters in our live chat dahil sila po ang nagbibigay buhay sa ating live broadcast ngayon. Good afternoon po to Ma'am Eva Flor Baguio. Good afternoon, watching from Santo Tomas Elementary School SPED Center. Good afternoon po sa inyong lahat dyan. We also have Sir Sol Ryan Giroche. Good afternoon sa lahat from Asuncion National High School. Good afternoon po, sir. And now, let us have the greetings from, marami tayong greetings ngayong hapon na to. So, hanggang sa kaya nating i-flash po on screen, ay i-flash natin from Ma'am Maricel Villanueva. Good afternoon everyone still watching from Luna National High School. Hello po sa mga naadiha sa Luna National High School. Narami sa inyong duol karon. So, tila mi moingon kung asa mi karon, no? But we hop from one place to another. Literally ni hop gid mi. Maramig ni ambak, no? Just to make sure na maka-join mig balik sa inyo ha, our dear participants in this training, because we experienced earlier a technical problem, no? A major technical problem, pero walang makakahinto sa ating will na tapusin ang ating 5-day training on LMS. We also have Ma'am Marites Opus, still watching, bisan nagkamang ang signal. Ayan, ma'am, ramdam po namin yan. So, salamat po sa pagpaningkamot na makagtanaw gihapon, ma'am, sa ato ang afternoon session. Bisan pa og hinay gyud ang atong mga internet connections karon. And to Sir Jury Pontillas, good afternoon po. Pa-shout out from Sawata Hernancor Central Elementary School, headed by our school Principal, Ma'am Arlene B. Refamonte. Good afternoon po sa inyong lahat. Now, we have 603 viewers in our live chat. And we also have a greetings from Ma'am Maria Marilyn Niniel. Ma'am Maria Marilyn Niniel, congratulations to the management team, facilitators, hosts, and all the participants of Davao del Norte. Wow, salamat Ma'am Maria Marilyn no, for identifying everyone po na nag-take part sa ating training ngayon. And informing po all our teacher participants that this afternoon we will be joined again by our distinguished DepEd officials in our closing program. Kaya maghanda-handa po tayong lahat dahil makakasama po natin ulit ang ating minamahal na mga DepEd officials of SDO Davao del Norte. Ayun po. Ayan. Let us now have another greeting po. Another greeting from, we have Ma'am, ayan, Ma'am Maria Marilyn Niniel. Good afternoon, still watching from Tamon S. Segundo Senior National High School. Sana po ay malaman ko kung saang banda po ng Davao del Norte ang school ninyo, ma'am, and I wish to visit soon. Rajud ko, ma'am, no, lagan kay ko, no, kay mo visit ko sa inyong school. Pero I would like to explore as well the schools, no, other schools of DepEd Davao del Norte. Ayan, good afternoon din po to Lormelin Joy Sahulga. Good afternoon, watching from Antonio V. Fruto Senior National High School. Another greeting from Deborah Dolatre. Good afternoon po, still watching from Antonio V. Fruto pa rin. Ayan po, so sa tanan na nagtanaw from Antonio V. Fruto Senior National High School, good afternoon po sa ating lahat. Another reminder, uulitin ko po, ang ating post-test link will only be available until 2 p.m. So, wag na kayong maghintay pa na umabot ng 2 p.m. Ngayon at ngayon na, puntahan nyo na ang link ng ating post-test and we will have our announcement and recognition later of our perfect 15. 15 po ang makakatanggap mamaya ng ating papremyo for our perfect scorers, top 15 perfect scorers in our post-test. Ayun. Good afternoon po sa lahat ng mga taga Magwawa Integrated School from Sir Julius Andrew. And si Sir Julius, makakasama po natin yan mamaya on screen. Hintayin niyo lamang po. And from Nimpa Alfar Channel or Alfar Channel. Sorry po. Many thanks po sa webinar na ito. Marami kaming natutunan. Wow! Salamat po sa comment niyo, ma'am. It warms our heart to know na may natutunan po ang ating mga participants in our training this afternoon. And sige po, keep your comments coming po ngayong hapong ito because we will be entertaining po your greetings for us. Now on screen, we have the greeting from Mary Jane Tabanao. Good afternoon to all teachers of Sawata National High School. Daghantag mga kaubanan sa Sawata, no? Who are in our live broadcast now. Ayan. Sige po. So comment ng comment and I will be back in very short while. Ayan, sabi ko naman sa inyo in very short while lang. So, di ba, maklaro na ba ninyo akong mga singot, mga kaigsuunan, mga kaubanan nga, mga magtutudlo sa DepEd Davao del Norte? Yan po ay pawis ng dedication, no, at pagpamahal sa ating mga teacher participants in our training. Ayan po, good afternoon po sa inyong lahat. As much as we would like to present on screen po ang lahat ng inyong mga greetings, pero baka po maubos ang ating oras at hindi na natin masimulan ay mapatuloy ating closing program. So allow me po at this very moment to present another part of our closing program. Alam ko po na hinihintay rin ninyo aming mga participants to this training. Now we will have our announcement of the Early Bird Awardees. Opo, i-announce ko na ngayon mismo ang ating mga early bird for day 5. Thank you po sa ating controller for flashing on screen our presentation. So now, let us have our early bird awardees from Asuncion District. This is for today, day 5 of our training. Congratulations for our early birds of Asuncion District. We have Irabe Esparagoza. Grabe. I already mentioned the term. Grand Slam na po sa ating early bird na award. We also have Ma'am Jessica Labandero, Ma'am Judith Manzano, Ma'am Sherlene Arcelias, and Ma'am Kimberly Mabano. Congrats po sa ating mga guro dyan sa Asuncion District. Now, let us have the early bird awardees from Braulio E. Duhali District. Congratulations to Ma'am Arian Grace Faliera, Sir Rustom Pilingon. Grand Slam din ata ito si Sir. Ma'am Mayand Alamis, Ma'am or Sir Ulysses Niday, and Ma'am Mercy Martin. Ayan po. Makakatanggap po kayo ng watch certificate na i-email po namin sa inyo sa mga recorded na email address na nilagay nyo sa inyong registration form. Now, we have on screen the early bird awardees from Carmen and District. We have Lloyd Bravo, Cheryl Rayon, Versi Estabaya, Archil Cuyos, and Leticia Pausal. Salamat po mga mahal naming teachers for accessing our attendance link very early po. Ayan. Congratulations din po to our early bird awardees from Kapalong East District. Congratulations to Eranio de la Torre, Genevieve Avellana, April Joy Kailo, Maybe Joy Galagar, and Marcel Guwasin. Good afternoon sa inyo and congratulations. Ngayon naman, let us welcome our early bird awardees from Kapalong West District. Congratulations to Ma'am Christine Marial, Carlene Jane Dusal, Bernadette Kalunsag, Mageline Ikalina, and Mariza Fe Ines. Good afternoon po sa inyo and congratulations din po. Now, let us present on screen our early bird awardees from New Correlia District. We have Lauay Rio, Mary Ann Bale, Piroflor Aninao, Anily Cunyado, and Emily Ramalya. Ayan po. Congratulations po ulit. Ngayon naman, tumungo tayo sa mga early bird awardees. From San Isidro District, we have Ma'am Rodaline Foronda, Jennifer Katambakan, Lizelle de Guzman, Maricel de la Cuesta, and Ma'am Maureen Ava Morales. Congratulations po sa inyong lahat mga ma'am. Now let us have our early bird awardees from Santo Tomas East District. We have Ma'am Shili Labra, Rosie Embralinan, Ma'am Janice Alquezar, Mechi Torion, and Roy Tianchon. Congrats po. Now let us have our early birds from Santo Tomas District, ang akin pong district. Congratulations to Ma'am Flora May Hakoselem. Hi Ma'am Flora May Hakoselem. Science teacher ko po yan. I am so proud to be one of the students of Ma'am Flora May Hakoselem. Good afternoon ma'am and congratulations. We also have Sir Anthony Larutin. Hi sir. And congratulations Ma'am Maria Joy May Tukib, Ma'am Magi Love Abashal, and Ma'am Lizelle Mukia. Hi Ma'am Lizelle, kasama ka po sa ating early bird awardees. Now let us have our early bird awardees from Talaingod District. Talaingod District, we have Ma'am Norsheri Palima, Beverly Jose, Angelica De Loyola, Lily May Rimorin, and Rosel Gabuya. Wow! Congratulations po. At syempre, para sa ngayong araw na ito, we have our whole division early bird. So regardless of the district po, ito po silang 5 ang pinakamaaga na nagtala ng kanilang mga pangalan sa ating attendance for day 5 morning session. Congratulations to Sir Lloyd Bravo, Cheryl Rayon, Virgie Estabaya, Jennifer Katambakan, and Ma'am Arian Grace Faliera. Wow, 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 wow. Congratulations po sa inyong lahat. A big congratulations. Palakpakan ng punto natin a resounding round of applause sa lahat ng ating mga teacher participants na very active at napakabilis magtala ng kanilang mga names in our attendance. So, salamat po sa inyong lahat, even to our participants po na hindi na sali sa ating early birds. Congratulations pa rin po sa inyo because we are so thankful na hindi nyo po kinakaligtaan ang pagtala ng inyong mga pangalan sa ating attendance form. And like what I mentioned earlier, hanggang 2 p.m. lamang po ang ating post-test link. And you only now have 9 minutes remaining. 9 na minuto na lamang po ang natitira at magko-close na ang ating link for post-test. And alam ko po na excited kayong makita ang ating kasamahang guro na mag-a-announce later ng ating mga perfect scorers for the post-test. So abang-abang po tayo because we will be joined in a very short while by our distinguished DepEd officials and some of our surprise guests. Wow, may pa-surprise guest tayo ngayong hapon na ito. Hello po sa lahat ng mga nanonood sa atin ngayon. We have 739 viewers in our live stream. Pero alam ko po na meron tayong mga kasamahan ngayon, our teacher participants, na isa lamang po ang gamit nilang gadget. Pero marami po sila na nanonood sa kanilang laptop or cellphone. So, hello po sa inyong lahat. Sana po ay nakapag-attendance na kayo ngayong hapon. And do not forget about our post-test link. Meron na lamang po kayong 8 minutes to complete our post-test. Kung may makasamahan pa kayong guro in your school na hindi pa po nakaka-accomplish ng ating post-test, ay sabihan nyo na po sila dahil ngayon, 7 minutes na lamang po ang natitira. And we are still in the closing program of our division training of trainers on learning management system. And we still have some parts remaining po that are very important before we end our 5 days training. Kaya stay with us throughout the afternoon dahil mamimigay po tayo ng papremyo mamaya para sa ating mga perfect scorers in the post-test. Ayun po. So, i-greet muna natin ang ating mga active live chatters dyan sa baba. Ma'am Teresa Sinagan, watching from IP School, Dato Jose A. Libayaw Memorial National High School, Talaingod. Good afternoon sa lahat. Good afternoon, Ma'am Teresa. Good afternoon po. And to Sir Mikey Blancaflor, one of our TWG, and very active po sa pagtulong ng ating mga pangangailangan dito sa ating training. Hello po. Good afternoon po sa inyo. Good afternoon, sir. And we also have Sir Ray Enric Moses Rodriguez. Good afternoon po, Dugayan National High School from Pia Alonzo Wurzbach ng Kapalong East District. Wow! May Miss Universe pala ang Kapalong East District. Hello po sa inyo. And to Sir Gerson Renon, binabati niya daw po ng lahat ng teachers of Suwaon National High School. Salamat, salamat, salamat po. Ayan. So keep your comments coming po. Ayan. Dahil binabasa po namin yan. And again po, baka makalimutan ninyo ang ating attendance link for the afternoon. We will be flashing the link right now below your screen. So, hintay-hintay lang po tayo ulit. I will be posting our link for afternoon attendance down below. Ayan. our attendance po. I think na-memorize yun na ang ating link para sa ating attendance. So ayan na sa baba ng ating screen ang ating link for the attendance. Pero focus na po muna kayo sa post-test dahil 5 minutes na lamang po ang natitira at mag-aalas 2 na ng hapon. Kailangan po ay matapos na ninyo ang ating post-test. At pagkatapos po ng post-test, punta naman kayo or screenshot nyo na ang ating attendance link dahil i-announce po namin maya-maya kung open na ang ating attendance. Ayan. Alright. So I will be back po in very short while. Stay put lamang po kayo dyan. Ayan po. I am back. Hello po sa 756 viewers natin ngayong hapon in our live stream. Thank you for being with us this afternoon in our closing program. Sana po ay ang lahat na natutunan natin in our 5 days of training ay magamit natin in our new normal classroom. Dahil ilang araw na lamang po ay mag-aagosto na and we all know that the start of school year 2020 to 2021 will be on August 24. So I hope all of us here in Davao del Norte, all teachers, ay ready na po tayo sa lahat ng ating mga kailangang gawin. So shout out din po sa lahat ng ating mga writers, activity sheet writers, module po writers, ang ating mga evaluators, lahat na nag-exert ng effort po to help our division and our region prepared for our new normal classroom. I would like to greet this afternoon my very own principal of Santo Tomas National High School, Principal 4, Dr. Aser M. Samsona, and our assistant to the principal, Sir Romeo Duhenyo, and our head teachers, Sir Eugenio and Ma'am Novella. Good afternoon po sa inyong lahat. Alright. Ang dami nating mga comments ngayong hapon na ito. Salamat po sa inyong mga comments. Nagdadagdag ng energy sa amin po to know na marami po kayo dyan na active po na nanunood at hindi lamang po nakaupo sa malayong banda at pinapa-play lang ang ating video. And ito po, we have our latest comment right here from Ma'am Ophelia Raffles. Thanks for hosting, Sir Carl, for the whole duration of our DOT LMS webinar. The pleasure is mine po, Ma'am Ophelia. Hello po, Ma'am Ophelia Raffles. Thank you po for your kind words. At it is my joy po to host this event. And you know what? Ladies and gentlemen, this afternoon po, sasamahan ako on screen ng isa sa pinakapaborito nating mga trainers and presenters in our DepEd DavNor DTOT on LMS. Palakpakan po natin atong sugaton sa masigabong palakpakan our very own LMS trainer. We have Sir Bayani Escoton of Luna Elementary School. Wow, mayong hapon Sir Bayani.
Mayong hapon, Sir Carl. Mayong hapon usab sa ato ang lahat ng mga teachers, school heads, and supervisors na nakaantabay po until now at sinamahan tayo sa buong 5-day webinar on LMS.
Wow, grabe gi sir, tingog pa lang nimo sir ba humana na gyud ka
Maula sa dana sir.
Mo nang malingaw
Yes,
gyud
sir.
atong mga participants sir ba? Because they feel like they are just talking to their friend lang daw sir pag paminaw sila sa imo.
Thank you po kayo, ana sir. Salamat kayo sa inyong mga kind words, mga pag-appreciate mga kababayan. Kay kuan po, bisag kapoy kay ta pareha labi na sa inyo sir sa TWG, bisag kapoy kayo pero medyo mugaan po datong paminaw, nakakataba ng puso at nakapagpapagaan ng damdamin mga kaigsuunan.
Wag yun nahurot ang hugot ni Sir Bayani, ang Bayani ng DepEd Dr. Sir Bayani, kumusta ka sir? After our first day of training, mura gimingaw gyud ang atoang mga participants.
kana sir murag dili kay ko sure kung gimingaw sila sa ako pero ako gimingaw gid ko sa ilaha sir.
Wow.
Mao ginay sigurado. Bisag wa mi nagkita pero mananatili sila in my heart and in my mind. Of course, sa lahat ng gurong Pilipino sa DepEd Davnor sapagkat sila ang ating mga modern heroes. Diba sir, they are also considered as our frontliners kay bisan pag diba night times nga moadto ta sa school, night times nga ingani mag naagi times nga makagawas gid ta. So frontliners gyapon ta. Bisag work from home ta dili gyapon lalim di ba sir? Lalo na po at we are in the new normal. Nakamute po kayo sir. Lalo na po at we are in the new normal.
Yes. Actually, sir, maigo jud ko ng frontliner ng imong giingon sir no because even I sugod atong June 1 sir, I was already reporting to school as providing service kasi po part ako ng ating mga standby health personnel. So ayan, so alam ko po that in other way po ang ating ibang mga guro rin po ay nagsiserve sa ating departamento kahit na po nasa
Yes.
bisa nata sa tuma kanya-kanyang balay sir but our work did not stop, di ba sir?
Opo sir. Talagang kahit nasa bahay, may mga gawain pa rin tayong dapat gampanan para sa bata at para sa bayan.
Yes.
Sapagkat tama talaga sir na isang karangalan ang maglingkod sa bayan.
Da, sa ating pakiya, sir. Ay, Atsup Boulevard yun, sir.
Atsup Boulevard, sir. Atsup Boulevard. Sige. Mga kaigsuunan, sir. Hapit na gyud ta 2 p.m. So as of now, nagasulod pa gyud ang atong responses sa ato ang post-test, sa ato ang DTOT or Division Training of Trainers on the Learning Management System. And just like what you said, sir, kuan gyud kining 2 p.m. mag-close na gyud ang ato ang quiz.
Yes, sir. And Sir Bayani, actually,
Sir,
okay, pas-pas man kaayo kita mulihok no sa atong mga trabaho isip na mga TWG ani nga training. I'm sure sir na in few moments from now sir ma-announce na nato di ba ato ang mga perfect 15. Tama ba sir?
yes sir. Yes sir, pina-update samtang ga istorya ko diri naga-monitor po ko diri sa to ang post test. Pero laban lang. Yes, and since it's already 2 p.m. sir, sapagkat 2 p.m. na po mga kababayan, we have to close our post test link. So we have enough time man po sir from 12 noon up to 2 p.m. So I think that's already enough para po makasagot na po yung mga participants natin. And in a short while, gaya ng sinabi mo Sir Carl, we will be announcing our winners.
Wow, andam nakaha atong mga teacher participants.
Maunay pangutana nga nagtangag dakong ganti nining kahaponon Sir Carl. Hi Ma'am Teresa Sermon. Si Ma'am Teresa po is my coach, my coach in Kapalong, one of my coaches in Kapalong National High School for Science Quiz. Ma'am Cherian Grancho, ayo Sir Bayani, mabuhay ka. Mabuhay rin po kayo Ma'am Cherian at sa lahat ng kaguruan sa Departamento ng Edukasyon.
Yes po. So, sir, andam na batang i-announce ang atong mga perfect 15.
Yes, sir. We are ready.
So,
We have,
let's go.
yes. Okay, at this moment, mga kapatid, mga kababayan, mga kasamahan ko po sa DepEd Division of Davao del Norte, fellow participants, here is the most awaited result of the post-test of our 5-day webinar on the Division Training of Trainers on the Learning Management System. And here are the results. Congratulations to these teachers. Yay! For our first perfect scorer, we have Ma'am Jassy Vivas, Senior High School Teacher of Luna National High School, Kapalong West. We also have Ma'am Ichili Leones, a Junior High School Teacher of Linao National High School. We have Ma'am Mara Lydia S. Yape, Senior High School Teacher of Balagunan National High School, Santo Tomas West. Ma'am Charlene Saligumba, Junior High School Teacher po of Suao National High School. Also, we have Ma'am Vivas Jenin, a kindergarten teacher from New Boholano Elementary School, Kapalong West District. We have Ma'am Maricel Villanueva, Senior High School Teacher of Luna National High School, Kapalong West. We have also Ma'am Cherry Ann May Logronio, kindergarten teacher of Santo Tomas Central Elementary School, SPED Center, Santo Tomas West District. We have Ma'am Mebi Joy M. Galagar, a junior high school teacher of Suao National High School, Kapalong East. We have Ma'am Marilyn Esmalia, senior high school teacher of Carmen National High School. I love Carmen. And also Ma'am Nestle Ann T. Laredo, senior high school teacher of Balagunan National High School, Santo Tomas West District. Meron pa po tayo kasi first 15, we have Sir Jeff T. Cagas, senior high school teacher of Luna National High School, Kapalong West. We have Sir Jason Carabeo, junior high school teacher of La Paz National High School, Carmen. We have Ma'am April Joy L. Kailo, senior high school teacher of Kapalong National High School, Kapalong East. Ma'am Glenda Sibunga, school head of Magwawa Integrated School, Santo Tomas West. And last but not the least, we have Sir Gerson F. Renon, senior high school teacher of Suaon National High School, Kapalong East. That is our result. Mas pinalakas, mas pinarami sapagkat top 15 po yung pinili natin and makakatanggap po sila mga kababayan ng 100 pesos load. Yan, Sir Carl, may 100 pesos load at sino magbibigay? Courtesy of Ma'am Marilyn Sumikad, our LR manager in the DepEd Division of Davao del Norte. And Sir Carl, alam mo ba na we have 124 participants na nakakuha po ng perfect 10 na score out of 968 na nakaabot po sa link natin. 124 out of 968, so about 1/10 or 10% of the overall responses. And we have an average of 7.5 po yung average ng score natin compared to dati na 6 lang po. So mas marami talagang natutunan. This is an evidence of learning po sa ating mga participants. Yan.
You're right, Sir Bayani. Wow, inana gyud kahaw ang ato ang mga teachers sa DepEd Davao del Norte. Daghan kay tag perfect scorers, no? Kung pwede lang ta nato taga-upload tanan, Sir Bayani. No, so
pwede pa lang, sir.
Gusto na mo pasalamatan ang ato ang LRMS Manager of DepEd Davao
Yes.
del Norte, Ma'am Marilyn Sumikad, for sponsoring po our prizes for this afternoon. So, Sir Bayani, kasi gusto ka mo greet sa diha sa ato ang mga active mga live chatters diha sa ilalom. Diba? Allow me
Yes.
to send po some of our messages for you
Okay,
and
sir.
for me. Sige po.
For you and for me and for the entire human race. Yes, we have Ma'am we have Ma'am Roxanne Calo. Good afternoon po. Pa-shout out sa mga kasama ko sa Maniki Central Elementary School SPED Center at sa aming magandang principal, Ma'am Ana Ridaniel. Nanonood kami while naglilinis ng aming room. Yes, mabuhay po ang aking alma mater, Sir Carl. Proud graduate of Maniki Central. Yeah.
Paano hindi ka na human og eskwela, sir, no? Yung elementary,
Yes,
high
sir.
school. Ayan. And sir, special shout out ng pud nako, no, ang ato ang mga kaubanang teacher sa Paiton Integrated School. A special mention daw po kay Ma'am Lorena Pelias and Gretchen Salvame. Naapod ta.
Wow.
Si Sir or si Ma'am Sherwell Guliban and Sir Junicio Godelosao. Ayan, laban daw ta mga ma'am and sir. Tama gyud, laban ang laban.
Yes. Mao good, sir. We have also Sir Mark Gutang. Pa-shout out po sa lahat ng mga guro headed by our principal, Sir Ray Malubay from Munting Paaralan ng La Paz National High School, Carmen Cluster.
Thank you. And we also have Ma'am Jacqueline Pirandos na greeting. Hi sa among mga abtik na teachers, mga keyboard warriors sa Carmen National High School. Especially sa mga early birds. Maka-proud daw kaayo, sir. Bitaw maka-proud yun. Tinuod. Next
Yes,
po.
so napapansin natin, sir, no? Marami talagang mga early birds and also mga top-notchers, mga perfect scorers from Carmen, from Santo Tomas West, from Kapalong East and West. So, parang tama yung term talaga na keyboard warriors.
Ayan. And Sir Bayani, at this point po, kahaponon rather, we will be joined on screen, and allow me to welcome po on screen to give her message ang ato ang kinakusgang Schools Division Superintendent, to greet and to give her message po sa ating mga teacher participants for this afternoon. We have on screen our Schools Division Superintendent of SDO Davao del Norte, Dr. D. Silva. Good afternoon, Ma'am D.
Good afternoon, everyone. Madungog na ko ninyo?
Yes, ma'am. Dungog kayo, ma'am.
Hello?
Yes, Ma'am D.
Madungog
We can
na.
hear you na po. Yes, ma'am. Dungog na kayo, ma'am.
Yes. Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. Congratulations to all the people behind this activity this week. Congratulations. It's a big bang. Clap your hands for ourselves and for you all. Thank you, Chief Amugis, for handling this activity, and thank you for all the people behind this activity. I'm sure our teachers and our participants got a lot of insights, lot of learnings from this 1-week webinar. Humana ba mo sa inyong mga question and answer? Because earlier, Neil asked me nga kung maka-join ko sa inyong mga sa to inyong sa tawag ato, Neil?
The clearinghouse, Ma'am D.
Mga questions not related to the webinar.
Opo, the clearinghouse po.
Madungo pagyapon ko. Hello?
Yes, Ma'am D. Madungog ka, ma'am.
Hello?
Hello po, ma'am. Yes,
Madungog
ma'am.
ko?
Yes, ma'am. Klaro, ma'am.
Di ka nag-uol man good ko kay ganina. Duha ka meetings yun na ko nga sige kung kawala. Because of the internet, no? So, I'm glad na nakaagwanta gyud ang atong mga katawhan from day 1 to day 5. And I'm sure nabusog jud mo sa mga inputs from day 1 until sa day 5. And I know very enthusiastic na ang tanan, ready na gyud ta musugod sa atong new normal opening of classes comes August 24, 2020. But as I have said in many webinars that I have attended, the most important thing nowadays is your safety. So always attend to your health needs. No? Teachers, principals, supervisors, non-teaching personnel, please take good care of yourselves because we cannot afford to have our people getting sick during this pandemic. So bawal talaga magkasakit. Kung bawal magkasakit noon, mas lalong bawal magkasakit ngayon. So I just hope that next week you will now be prepared to present to us your organized classes based on the different modalities. According to the report of the district supervisors, our 10 districts or our schools from the 10 districts will be having the modular scheme or the modular modality. But I also hear that in some other schools, there were children who opted for online. So I will be expecting the report of the schools through the PSDS, the final report on class organizations next week. I will be waiting for that report so that we will know kung sa ating mga schools ba ay meron talagang gustong mag-online at meron bang kapasidad ang ating school na i-provide ang online learning na yan. Dahil kung ang ating modular scheme, ang ating pag-usapan, magiging ready tayo, that is kung ma-ready na rin ang modules na gagamitin natin. As of now, ang ready pa lang na modules ay grade 3 and grade 5. That's why ang region ngayon ay asking for the divisions to submit the locally developed materials. So palakpakan natin ang Davao del Norte Division dahil kahit hindi tayo sinabihan, tayo ay gumawa na ng mga self-learning activity sheets na kung tutuusin, yun din ay matatawag na mga modules because ang part ng mga modules ay andoon na sa ating activity sheets. So they can really be used as our modules para sa ating modular scheme. Kung ang ating mga ginawang materials ang siyang mapipili ng regional office na isa sa mga materials na gagamitin ngayong August. So I am requesting the writers to finish your work for first quarter and submit them to the supervisors concerned para ang supervisors or kayo na mismo, you will submit directly the activity sheets whether na-evaluate na sa in-house or hindi pa na-evaluate. Please submit them to our LR coordinator, Ma'am Marilyn Sumikad, no? So, siya muna ngayon ang in charge para sa ating first quarter modules and first quarter activity sheets. So, I hope na kahit kayo saan magpunta, kahit sa school, kahit mag-home visit kayo, please do not forget to observe protocols. Kung sa tingin ninyo sa inyong mga communities ngayon ay mahirap lumabas dahil natatakot kayo, dahil merong mga COVID cases, please stay at home. You can have your work at home. No, work at home muna kayo. Kung sa tingin ninyo ay naging malapit kayo doon sa mga taong merong mga parang suspect ng mga cases, then stay at home also. So wag nating ikompromiso ang ating health, ang health ng ating mga kasamahan, at ang health ng bawat isa. So again, congratulations to Sir Edward and the rest of the team, TWG members, at lahat ng mga naging kabahagi ng success ng ating training ngayon. Neil Edward and company also, the rest of the team, mga supervisors. Thank you very much for helping us, for always supporting our webinars. Ang galing-galing nyo ng mag-hosts, ang galing-galing nyo ng mag-broadcast. Sana may makalusot sa ating mga broadcasters na mga applicants para magiging kasali kayo sa ating mga pool of TV and radio broadcasters. Ikalawa, yung sinabi ko kanina, please be careful with your health kasi ang pinaka-importante ngayon ay ang ating health. We all know that education must continue, but importante pa rin ang ating health. Pero aasahan natin na magsisimula talaga tayo sa August 24. That is kung hindi ang tawag doon, walang magbago, no? Walang magbago kasi merong mga nilagdaan si presidente na maaaring magdulot ng mga changes. So let us just wait. Yun lang ang sabi natin, huwag magmadali sa ating mga trabaho ngayon. Let's be patient. Di kita magkarag-karag, kay nga naman, di man gyapon mahuman na atong trabaho magkarag-karag ta, no? Slow but sure. So para sa atong mga reading program implementers, thank you very much and congratulations sa inyong mga ginawa na paghatid ng mga tawag doon, mga reading materials sa ating mga pupils through our barangay people, our LGUs, and of course, kayo mismo nag-home visit. Please lang, no, you educate the people around your community na kahit nasa paligid lang sila ng kanilang bahay ay mag-mask. Meron ako nakita mga pictures na yung ibang bata walang mask. Huwag nyo nang huwag nyo i-post na pero makitang pictures na walang mask ang mga bata. So alam nating lahat na ngayon tayo ay lalong naapektuhan sa edukasyon, ating daily lives, affected pa rin ng COVID, pero wala tayong magawa dahil it's out of our hands, no? So ang ating masasabi lang, laban lang. Kung kayo ay may 2 laptop sa harap, ako rin may laptop, may cellphone. Sa office, 2 laptops, 1 cellphone. Ngayong nag-work from home ako today, may laptop, may cellphone, pero hindi rin nagamit ang laptop kasi panay ang tawag doon. Sige lang, walang lumabas na walang lumabas. So kaya ngayon ang gamit ko ay ang aking cellphone. So kung may mga queries kayo tungkol pa sa mga mangyayari, I am ready to answer. For the information of everyone, nag-invite ang PICMO, na maaaring pumunta doon ang mga school heads kung gusto meron silang i-advocate o plan balik eskwela, brigada eskwela, enrollment, mga modalities. Pumunta lamang kayo doon, mag-book kayo doon sa ating PTV 48 at saka sa ating Radio 911. Pwede kayo mag-guest doon at magsabi ng inyong mga announcements, inyong mga advocacies. No? Because nakausap po si Director Mervin ng PICMO. So again, salamat sa mga pag-unawa, salamat sa mga pasyensya, salamat sa mga pagpupursige, at salamat sa mga sacrifices. We heal as one, we work as one. Maayong hapon sa tanan.
Thank you so much, our Schools Division Superintendent of SDO Davao del Norte, Dr. D. Silva. Daghang salamat, ma'am, for really caring for all our teachers and for emphasizing na kailangan po nating intindihin and i-prioritize din ang ating safety and health. So thank you po, Ma'am D.
Yes.
Sana po kayo. More energy po sa inyo. Dahil alam ko po na marami pa tayong kailangan rise above the challenges ngayong new normal. So thank you po.
Yeah.
And Ma'am
And
D,
we cannot do it without you all.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. So, Ma'am D, okay lang po ba, Ma'am D, that we will invite you po back on screen in very short while, and we will just proceed po with our closing remarks, and we will invite you once again later po.
Oh, sige. Okay.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you, Ma'am
i-close
D.
ko na to.
Opo, Ma'am D.
I-close ko na.
Yes
Oh,
po.
sige. Alam mo na nga, mag-leave na ako, ha?
Not yet, ma'am. Not yet, ma'am. We will just put...
Outla ako ng cam at saka mic.
Yes po, ma'am. We will just
Sige.
have you be on standby po in backstage. Once again, daghang salamat to our SDS, Dr. D. Silva. At ngayon naman po, mga kasamahan ko in DepEd Davao del Norte, all our teacher participants, and our DTOT on LMS. Let us welcome on screen ang grabe kayog support sa tuang tanan wa kita gibiyaan from the day 1 to day 5. Our CID Chief of DepEd Davao del Norte to give us the closing remarks for this afternoon. Let us welcome Dr. Edward C. Mugis. Good afternoon, Sir Edward.
Good afternoon, Carl. Good afternoon to everyone. Of course, our Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. D. Silva. Thank you so much, ma'am, for your support of this activity. And to our Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Romel Handayan. To our education program supervisors who are always present, no? So our supervisors are very supportive also in this activity because they are also the frontliners of the learning management system. Then to our public schools district supervisors who are also very active and supportive. Whatever activities we have for the division office, that's the member they are the members of my team in the CID. And I would like to congratulate also our school heads who are diligently watching and listening to our webinar. They are also monitoring their teachers to ensure that our teachers are joining, listening to the webinars, because we want to avoid also the comment that has been observed by our regional officials that during webinars, our teachers are not there. So the laptop are just open, but their physical presence is not available. No? So I think we should ensure that during webinars, our teachers really have the time of listening and taking notes of the topics that are being discussed. Then to our teachers, our teacher, we call them trainers this time. So our simulators, the one who demonstrated on how to use the LMS, and at saka yung return simulators din, our participants. And of course, so ang ating mga technical working group, are very excellently done, excellently done this webinar, I shared this in my timeline because I like to see it again, although we already have our channel, but I want also my friends in the Facebook to really see and open the link and see what are we doing in the division office, So as I said earlier during the opening program, the success of this webinar depends on the expertise of our technical working group, and I'm very glad that our TWG really works hard, headed by Mr. Neil Eduardo Diaz and Engineer Paul Arsolon. So thank you so much for that. I know they also spent sleepless nights just to think what is best for our webinar, and we are very happy of the output. And as I look at the comments in the YouTube, so the various output, and of course our host, ito si Carl, So Carl can be our TV broadcaster, doon sa TVI natin na modality. And we're also inviting all our hosts, mga host natin, so to really to apply for that TV broadcasting, because central office needs more than 100, or at least maging anchor na kayo, then you have to continue that, magiging professional anchor na kayo, then someday you will become already maging artista na siguro, kasi ang galing ninyo at saka mga maganda at mga gwapong mga host. Now 5 days is done already, I'm always praying and I'm always monitoring the activity, even when I was driving my car. So I always ensure that the activity is going on, and I'm glad that unlike with the webinar face-to-face seminar we have, that if you are going to start at 8 o'clock, sometimes you can already start 9 o'clock, sometimes 10 o'clock, just to wait our participants. And now it's just a click of your finger, and we will know already how many participants are watching right now. So at least we are confident that it's not only 100, or so it's more than 1,000 or 2,000 participants. But in the seminar face-to-face, we cannot observe this kind of this number, So kung meron man, but it's not effective anymore. But since we are using this platform, as many as we can even have that 1 million viewers, 1 million viewers, pwede rin yan. But we limit our viewers because this is a copyright broadcast, because this is owned by our CID, our DTOT DAVNOR CID. So we cannot really open this publicly because this is a copyright broadcast. So, yung ano talaga is our teachers in our division. So, I am very thankful and just hoping that we will also have seminar, no, webinar like this. But next time, I have to ensure that when we have our webinar, it will not take 8 hours a day. No. Now there is a memorandum here. I received this one. This memorandum was sent to the field. Diba kahapon may nagtanong, how long will it take for a learner to be exposed online? No, so sa kindergarten it's only 1 hour lang talaga. No, sa elementary 1.5 at saka sa high school 2 hours. So a maximum of 2 hours because we also adhere to the protocol of the DOH that kasi health na yung ang kalaban natin dito pag overexposed tayo dito sa radiation, no? So since we are following the mandate of the region to have this for 5 days, 8 hours a day, so wala tayong nagawa, pero alam natin na dapat i-modify. So in the next webinar, we have to ensure that it will not be a longer time because if it will take a long time, yung iba dyan hindi na makikinig, baka open na lang yun, baka natutulog na. No? So we should also be sensitive to that. Okay, now I will just continue with my it's a closing remarks, but just clearing house also, but because there are also some clarifications that we really need to address. No, now later our SDS and Assistant Superintendent will be joining us on our open forum, the final open forum, in order for us to really clarify. And before we end this one, so everything is already set in our minds, and we don't have a confusion anymore as we continue with our service, no? Particularly on the opening of classes in June 24. Now, yes, it was. I will start first with the expenses of the printing, no? Now, most of our schools prefer to have this modular learning distance modular mode. Now, as discussed by our superintendent also in the opening class, in the opening of this webinar, that they can charge it to MOOE, no? So 30% of your MOOE can be charged to the printing expenses. So it's not only about the photocopy, but everything that entails expenses of the printing. So only 30% of the MOOE. However, that amount is very meager, so it needs for you to link with private individuals to ask for support to become your donors, or you can also have your income generating project in order to finance the printing of our modules, because the module it is not for sale, no? So expenses of the module shall be shouldered by the school but not by the parents. So I want to clarify on this para alam ng ating mga parents din na walang bayad ang modules natin. Now the LMS, then quality assurance. Now I would like to inform all of us here that everything that has been uploaded to the LMS are quality assured materials, no? So walang lahat ng mga materials na i-upload at ibigay sa mga schools ay quality assured yan. So that's the purpose why we have LRMDS, no, Learning Management Development System, in our division, in our region, because all materials should be quality assured. Now, yesterday, there was a question if we can still use Google Classroom. Now, yung sagot namin kahapon, kasi wala pa kasi itong memo na na-receive ko ngayon, no? Now, I would like to inform the group that considering that we have scarcity of the materials, then our modules has not been available yet. So our teachers were given the initiative to use to use any modality, to use any platform. And it was stated here that in the online, aside from the LMS, we can already use the Google Classroom, then meron pa ring Moodle, no? Sa Moodle yung discuss ni Mark C. So we can use that. So those are the platforms that we can use, no? Because as I said, we have limited resources, no? So yun, magagamit natin yun. And also, if the module is not available, we can also use our textbook, no? Yung ginamit natin nung una, supplementary material for the module. So yun, we can use that one, no? We can use that one. Then the parents' orientation on the mental health and psychosocial awareness, although it was already emphasized by the DRRM that by now we can still proceed with our orientation with teachers in the community, but in our school level, so this is part of our cascading, no? Na in the classroom level, kasi we have the region, the division, then the district level, then in the classroom level. So this is now the concern of our teachers to have this orientation on the mental health and psychosocial awareness to ensure that the awareness of our parents and our students as regard to this COVID-19, no? So dapat they should be equipped with necessary skills and knowledge about this kasi affected talaga yung learning kung may problema tayo sa ating health. Okay? Now, hopefully this seminar, this webinar, you learn a lot from her and you have given more insights kung meron na kayong learn ito nung unang panahon and this time as complementary of that learning. So we are very positive, no, with the help of our facilitators who have been giving sessions for this whole week seminar. So I am very optimistic that our teachers have learned so many things here. And we are very thankful with the school heads who continuously support and encourage their teachers. And for 2 weeks from now, the schedule of the DTOT, no, we call it DTOT, District Training of Trainers, will be held. No, that's August 3 to 7, and I am already posted in our group chat the template to be accomplished by our PSDS, and hopefully you're able to fill up that one. And as regard to the topic, we have the same topic, but if you also need some modification, just like what we are doing, so you can also modify, no? Then there's a lot of things that you're going to prepare for the DTOT. During that training, include na lang natin yung both elementary and secondary. Lahat ng elementary at saka secondary, i-include na natin yan sa ating district level para we can minimize also the time because by the second week of August, our teachers are already busy on their part, no, in preparation of the opening of classes. Okay? So again, to our team, no? So thank you so much because maganda yung ginawa natin, yung mga initiatives ninyo. Sabi ni Carl kanina na ito nangyari, no? Sometimes malikot kayo kahit saan pumunta kayo basta mayroong signal. So ganito talaga yan, no? So yung initiative, yung resourcefulness, kung saan yung mas maganda yung signal, doon tayo, no? So I learned that our TWG, our host nandun kayo sa bahay ni Cherwell Rabino, no? So, thank you so much, Cherwell, for allowing us to use your very stable and fast internet connectivity in your home. And hopefully, sa susunod, you will still allow us to use that. Okay? So again, thank you so much. Maraming salamat sa lahat. At ngayon ay makatulong na tayo ng mahimbing. Thank you and good afternoon.
Thank you so much, Sir Chief. Sir, dagan kayong salamat, and I was smiling, sir. Dako kay ko katawa because I am with Sir Chelwer karon, di ba? Ayun na nako siya, sir, nga, sir, unta daw available pa ang imong place para sa mga sunod nato nga mga events. Katawa si Sir Chelwer, sir. So, sir, thank you po. Thank you po for staying with us from day 1 with sir to day 5. Wala gyud nawala imong support, and you always monitored us po even in the background. So, salamat kayo, sir. And Sir Chief, I actually announced po no through our banner here on our screen sa baba sa tong screen karon, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, we have already announced that our teacher participants of this live stream can now post their questions so we can proceed to our open forum po. I believe that we still have questions po. I think ang atuag yung mga kaubanan ng mga teachers in DepEd Davao del Norte, labi na itong mga questions nila, sir, na wala natubag in our previous days because of our schedule. This is now the time and opportunity for them to raise those questions through our live chat. Yes, because we will be joined very shortly by our very own SDS. Andyan pa po si Ma'am D, and very willing po to answer your question. So sa lahat ng ating mga teacher participants, post na po sa inyong mga questions sa baba, and we will be waiting po. So I hope na meron na tayong mga questions sa ating live chat. And Sir Chief, ngayon po meron na tayong 891 viewers sa ating live stream. So maraming salamat po sa lahat ng mga nakatutok sa atin ngayong hapon na ito. And in our YouTube channel po, meron na tayong 2,230 subscribers. So 2.23k subscribers. Daghang kayong salamat sa inyong pag-subscribe sa among YouTube channel. And I think, Sir Chief, madungga na nimo ang patak sa ulan karon din sa among dapit.
Ako kaya mong sakyanan sa likod pa.
Yes, Sir Chief, ano gini mga perks of being a friend of Sir Chelwer, makaadto kag mga lugar na daghang sakyanan.
Correct.
Ayan, so we are still waiting po, Sir Chief, for questions sa ating live chat. And Sir Chief, daghan kaayong good afternoon sa imuha ganina, no? Wala lang namo na post on screen. Daghan daw kayong salamat, sir, sa imuhang support and for really making sure na mahimo nga worthwhile ang ilahang tibuok semana in attending our division training of trainers on LMS. Ayun. So narao we have Sir Ma'am Bilen Bahaw. Thank you po, Sir Chief Edward.
Thank you, Bilen.
Yan, daghan kay kag fans diri, sir. Tinato tanan mo show, no? And we are actually waiting po, bragahulat pa po dato mga TWG nga naatay mga kaubanan sa atuang mga participants to post a question. So Sir Chief, I think we can now invite back on screen our SDS, because even if we still don't have questions po in our live chat, we can still have our conversation naman po as part of our clearinghouse. Basig natin mga ma-raise na itong mga concern. Huwag natin mga insights na ma-share karon sa itong mga teacher participants. So, can we now invite back on screen our SDS, Dr. Silva? And while we wait, sir, allow me to read a comment from Jean Dafon. Salamat, Sir Edward. And then from Lloyd Bravo, basta tatak Edward, always forward. Kahit tagline, sir. Kahit tagline. Thanks, Sir Chief. Muna na, sir. Kita, sir, wala pa bitay tagline sa atuang Davnor. Dapat na nataron. Ginaunhan natin, Sir Chief. Nana si Sir Chief. Basta tatak Edward, always forward. Wow. Diba? So, sige po.
Sige, wala tayo ng tagline.
Ayan, sir. We now have a question po in our live chat. And as much as we would like to invite on screen po our SDS, I think Ma'am Didi Silva is not yet available as of the moment po. Maybe because of his connection, her connection rather. So we will just go ahead with our first question. Ayan, sir. Our first question is from Ma'am Maria Teresa Sermon. Sir, can we have sample of class programs sa new normal delivery of education? Kay hangtod karon, nag-imagine pa ko unsaon paghimo. Si Ma'am Maria Teresa Sermon.
Okay, Ma'am Sermon. Actually, ma'am, we have a memorandum na na-receive but hindi pa ito siya na publish, no? Meron tayong sample weekly home learning plan. Home learning plan po ito, ma'am. So, andito na yung time element niya, ano lang learning competency, at saka ano yung learning task, at saka mode of delivery. So, siguro, ma'am, ano mo lang natin, hold on mo na lang natin, no? So, just wait na lang. When will this be published, and let us wait for the go signal of our superintendent. No? Kasi, bago lang kasi ito na ano, ma'am, na receive. It was sent to me by our CLMD chief. So, our division will also issue memorandum to this effect. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, yun. So, good news pa rin, sir, kasi gamayng hulat na lang na yun. So, yeah. That is from Ma'am Maria Teresa Sermon. So, ayun, ma'am, na-answer na po ni Sir Chief ang inyong tanong. So, to all our teacher participants, mag-comment na po kayo ng inyong mga questions habang nandito pa si Sir Chief kasama natin because moments from now po, we will be approaching the end of our 5-day training. Sigurado pong mamimiss namin kayong lahat. Mamimiss po namin ang experience of being so busy for 5 days. So, while waiting for questions po, ayun na po, sir. Our next question. It's already posted on screen from Maya Junel Argente. With the message given by our SDS a while ago regarding health, the question po niya is, if a teacher will be infected with COVID during classes, is there any health assistance from the DepEd be provided to the teacher? Good question po. Sige po, Sir Chief.
I think our SDS can answer that, no? Pero in my own capacity as chief, if ever si teacher is infected with that, parang wala talaga tayong assistance, no, in DepEd. Parang wala, no? Siguro, meron tayong PhilHealth, yun lang, no? Yung PhilHealth, pero as regard to finance all expenses in the hospital. Pero ano man siguro, baka kung COVID, cases, parang wala man siguro tayong bill na babayaran pag umaling tayo, di ba?
I think, sir, labi na, sir, sa government hospital po.
Oo, wala, no?
Zero billing.
Siba ko lang, I hope nga wa'dyo masa sa mga teachers, ha? Ayaw lang yung tao, kaya hindi ko na itong superintendent nga, health is our first priority, no? Sa muna nga, di ta mutugot nga, matakdan tana, mag-amping ta permanente mga teachers.
Yes. That's true. Munang i-remind yun ta ganina ni Ma'am D nga always take care of your health. Kailangan yun nato darong panahon na. So thank you for that very good question po, Ma'am Maya Janelle Argente. Ayan. Daghan ang naga-thank you message, Sir Chief. We have Ma'am Lordeline Buyo. Daghang salamat. Thank you so much, Sir Chief Edward.
Thank you, Dr. Buyo.
Ayan. Well, we also have a comment here. Allow me to read na lang po, Sir Chief. Hindi po ito question, pero this is a comment and I would also like to read this while you are on screen po with me, Sir Chief. Ayan, from Ma'am Lucia Dingal. Thank you so much, DepEd Davnor, for this opportunity. Sir Edward, thank you so much for all the words of encouragement and TWGs and to all people behind this webinar. #Sulong Edukalidad. Daghan kay salamat, maka-warm sa kasing-kasing gid, sir, no? Makabasa og mga messages or comments from our teacher participants that they had a good time sa atong 5 days duration. Kadi basta-basta sir, week-long ang ato ang event. But we had the support of all our teacher participants.
Okay, Carl, baka wala nang mga tanong, Carl. Can we invite all our
Host po?
TWG, our host to join with you and to also share your insights in this webinar and your experiences.
Yes.
Para pa ano din, no? So, can I invite all our TWG?
Sige po, sir.
Our host, i-out lang muna ako kasi 10 lang talaga ang makapasok dito, di ba? So, I'll just at the backstage. Okay, I'll just at the backstage. So, just makinig lang ko sa inyo. And so that we can also hear our mga host natin, no? Kasi hindi lahat nakakita sa kanila. So kasi ito plenary, so we'll give them time to have a conversation. And kayo, no, kayong 10 na magano kayo diyan sa StreamYard. Sige, go ahead, Carl.
Thank you, Sir Chief. Daghang salamat, sir, and thank you for joining me on screen. And now, to all our teacher participants, napakasaya ko po ngayon dahil makakasama ko on screen ang aking mga kasamahang host in our 5-day training of trainers on LMS. These are the hosts po of our breakout sessions for elementary, junior high school, and senior high school. So let us start with Sir Walter Willie Batosalem. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Sir Carl.
Yes, Sir Walt. Let us invite our other friends po, no? Ating mga kaibigang hosts on screen as well. We also have Ma'am Dayan May Olmedo. Good afternoon, Ma'am Dayan. Ano si Ma'am Dayan? Ayan. Hello po, Ma'am Dayan. And we also have Sir Julius Andrew Kalikdan. Good afternoon, Sir Julius.
Okay. Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, Sir Walt. Good afternoon, Ma'am Dayan.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yan.
Hello.
May isa pa po tayo na nasa backstage. So, allow me to pull her up our stream right now. We have Ma'am Paul Mahinay. And there we have it. As much as we would like to complete po all our hosts for our 5-day training of trainers on LMS, pero sa ngayon po ay kaming 5 na lang po muna ang makakasama ninyo. So we are waiting for Ma'am Paul. So again, I would like to say a very good afternoon to Sir Walter Willie Batosalem, Sir Julius Andrew Kalikdan, and Ma'am Dayan May Olmedo Pero Mingan. So let us greet all our viewers po. Isa-isa tayo. So magsimula tayo. Ladies first. To Ma'am Dayan May Olmedo Pero Mingan. Ay, Ma'am Dayan, greet ka sa ating mga live viewers ngayon.
Hello po, good afternoon. Sorry po, bad yung connection namin dito sa Santo Tomas, ano? So, to our live viewers, good afternoon, everyone. Ayun.
Now, may we have Sir Julius?
Hello?
Medyo may problema po kasi ang ating network provider sa Santo Tomas. So let us now have muna Sir Walter. Hello, Sir Walter. Good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon, Sir Carl, and good afternoon sa ato ang tanang mga teacher participants na nakigduyog ka nato karong adlaw. Actually, nakigduyog ka nato for 5 days for this webinar on our division rollout for learning management system. And i-take na lang po na ako ng opportunity na need to greet all of my colleagues, my co-teachers, mga kaubanan ako sa special program in the arts sa Santo Tomas National High School. Ayan, and despite sa mga challenges sa ato ang internet connectivity as of the padayon lang gihapon ta. Padayon lang gihapon ta, maayo na lang kay naay mga backup no.
Yes, good sir. And now we have Ma'am Paul, and I think Ma'am Paul is again experiencing connection problems. Walt. Pero pahay naman dyan. Ma'am Paul, can you hear us, Ma'am Paul? Isang mabilisang greeting naman dyan sa ating mga live viewers. O, diba? Murag nag-stop na si Ma'am Paul.
Nag-prepare na siya for screenshot.
So, Sir Walt,
Yes, Carl.
Since we are here on screen po and we are joined by our
Learning
co-host,
management.
Yes, Carl.
ayun, ana gyud na ani gyud nato experiences, no? Pero nilaban lang gyud ta. So as what I was saying, Sir Walt, so Sir
Yes,
Chief
Carl.
mentioned earlier that he wanted to see all of us, some of the PWD, particularly the host, because he also want us to share our insights and our experiences in this 5-day training on DTOT LMS and as well as including our breakout sessions. So, Sir Walt, ikaw muna and it will be followed by Ma'am Dayan. Ano ba ang mga insights mo in the 5 days of training and what are your most unforgettable experiences?
Asa man ako una answeron dito. Ano na lang, ano na lang sa what is your most unforgettable experience sa pag-host aning mga breakout sessions for this division rollout. One of the most unforgettable experience kay kana gong samtang naga-istorya ka kay naay nanawag. Actually, para mo sa for the breakout sessions, I'm actually using my phone. So wala ko nag-computer gamit and unexpectedly I think it was on a Wednesday, na samtang naga-istorya ko kay naay nanawag sa ako maayo na lang kay wala na exit ang tibok internet ug wala pa nawala sa screen. Mo to siya. Nevertheless, sa dagan sa tibuok breakout sessions, although I and Paul are experiencing internet connectivity issues, especially sa end ni Paul na medyo nai something gamay sa internet connection sa kapalong. Pero maayo na lang kay during those times buutan si PLDT dinhi sa ato ano. Pero nagsawa na siguro siya karong adlaw, mo to nag-rest na siya. Pero
Pero
sige lang, padayon lang gihapon ta. Yes, Carl.
he survived the
And
5 days.
yes, actually karon pud kay lahi na pud na internet provider ang ako ang ginagamit gani kay para makapadayon lang jud kay gawas lagi daw. So, nangita jud og backup para makapadayon og connect ani. So, advice I didn't somehow it might be an advice for all of our teacher participants na whenever mag-join ta og mga webinars, ay actually wala mo tay choice no kay naka-work from home ta kadaghanan is naka-work from home, and then ang mga learning modalities na himuon nato on our end pod as learners pod at the same time ana
Ayan. Si Sir Walter na
one
po.
internet provider. So mag-backup jud kung unsa ang pwede maka-backup sa atoan na internet service provider. So I think ato lang sa Sir Carl.
Thank you, Sir Walt. So let's go to Ma'am Dayan. Ma'am Dayan, kumusta ang experience sa breakout session in the elementary po?
Hello, good afternoon. Ako na po ba, Sir Carl, if I'm not mistaken?
Yes, Ma'am
Putol-putol po
Dayan.
kasi sa akin.
Yes, Ma'am Dayan. How was your experience po
Okay.
in elementary breakout session?
Thank you po, sir. Okay, so for me, sir, yung experience was a week preparation. Last week pa tayo nga nagsimula. Pero it was fun after all. Tong nahuman na jud ang tanan. And I just want to take not all the credit sa akong sarili. So I'm just 10 to 30% yata sa planning ng success sa aming elementary breakout. So I would like to thank my whole team sa elementary. So I have with me kahapon and last day si Sir Rolando Durdas of Asuncion District. Also with me is Sir Junarita Bal of New Corilla District and my husband, Sir Kent I. Peromingan. So ako itong i-correct, no? Kahapon hanggang ngayon kasama ko yung husband ko, Kent I. Peromingan. And also, hanggang ngayon kasama ko rin po ang friendly neighbor ng lahat. Charot, friendly neighbor. My friendly neighbor, Spider-Man. Kay silingan rajud na ako. So I have with me our team leader sa PWG, Sir Neil Edward D. Diaz. So thank you everyone, especially to division, to our division, no? Sir Chief, Sir Dr. Amis, Dr. D, and Dr. Handayan for trusting our team po. Thank you very much po.
Thank you so much, Ma'am Dayan. Tama si Ma'am Dayan, no? We are just part po of the big success. We have a lot of people with us in this endeavor, in this work po. Kaya maraming salamat. Now let us hear Sir Julius Andrew. And I think Sir Julius kasama to ni Ma'am Dayan in the elementary. Sir Julius, how was your experience po as one of the hosts of our DTOT on LMS?
All right. Can you hear me clearly, sir? Madungog ko klaro. Klaro ba?
Klaro kaayo, sir.
Okay, all right. So first and foremost, I would like to say thank you so much to our, of course, our CID chief, Dr. Edward Demogis, for giving us a chance to work with you all. And our experience is that wala lang tanahimong host for this whole week webinar, but of course, we were able to observe the simulations of our equally competent simulators across the division, and we were able to know how to use the LMS. All right, so we are very glad that we were given an opportunity. And of course, I was able to work with Ma'am Dayan sa atong elementary. Even though I am originally sa high school, but still I am glad that I was part of the elementary team. And yeah, that's it. So thank you so much. And yeah, it was fun, sir. That's it.
Thank you, Sir Julius. And I think Ma'am Paul can now give us her piece po. Hello, Ma'am Paul. Paul, okay na ba ang internet connection natin dyan? Sa Kapalong, sa Maniki. Yan, let us wait lamang po for Ma'am Paul. Bigyan natin ng chance si Ma'am Paul na makapagsalita kahit na medyo problema po ang ating connection. So, ayan. I'm sure that Ma'am Paul really has something to say sa inyo. Ayan, sige, go Ma'am Paul! Laban!
Gatawa ako.
Yes.
Hello everyone once again, and good afternoon. So, alam naman siguro nating lahat yung struggle.
Ma'am Paul, I'm sorry po, but I have to interrupt Ma'am Paul. As much as we would like to hear, no, ano po sana ang pwedeng sabihin ni Ma'am Paul, but we really understand na medyo may problema po talaga sa connection doon. So, to all my co-hosts po in our DTOT on LMS, salamat sa inyong lahat and thank you for joining me on screen this afternoon. Magbabay tayong lahat sa ating mga live viewers. Ma'am Paul, kasama ko Ma'am Paul, because right after this moment, ang atin na pong welcome sa ating screen ay ang mga members naman ng ating technical working group. So we will now put on screen our technical working group. So let us start with Sir Joas. Andyan si Sir Joas. Hello, Sir Joas. Our controller, presenter for this morning. We also have Sir Cherwell. Ayan, si Sir Cherwell. Good afternoon, Sir Joas. And we also have with us Sir Mikey Blanca Flor, member of the TWG. Sir, maayong hapon diha kanimo, sir. Thank you sa inyong tanan sa pagsalo sa mua ganina sa ato ang dilemma gyud nga nahitabo gud siya.
Walay problema, sir.
We also have Sir Junri Tabal. Hi, Sir Jun.
Hello, Sir Carl.
Kamusta? It's your time to shine.
Nagkasinabot.
Sige, greet niyo muna ang ating mga live viewers. Magsimula tayo kay Sir Joas, then si Sir Cherwell, then si Sir Mikey, then si Sir Junray.
Okay. So, sa tanang mga participants, tibok, Davao del Norte, no? Daghang salamat sa inyong participation from day 1 until this day. Kay nakasugato jud no, bisan pag na mga technical issues or technical problems na ato ang na experience or na matunan nato mga ning aging adlaw ug karon. So nagya po na ang Ginoo no nga naghatag og gabay o gipanalinginan po ta niya nga nila ay itang tanan nga ma-achieve or ma-survive jud nato ni ang usa ka week-long webinar. Okay, daghang salamat o unya na lang ko mo shoutout Sir Carl, okay lang. Sige, shoutout na lang karon.
Sige po.
Sige. So mag-shoutout tayo no sa tanang Lumundong Elementary School teachers headed by our very gorgeous school head, Ma'am Hazel and Tariela Manigos of Santo Tomas. And then our teacher, my co-teachers po si Sir R.R. Ferolino, birthday niya karon. Oo, si Sir GC Pipito, og si Ma'am Ivy Solomon, si Ma'am Kim Kitamura, Ma'am Sally Epifanio, og taga-Talaingo teachers and Davnor districts mayong hapon sa ato ang tanan. Okay, mo lang Sir Carl.
Thank you, Sir Joas. Now, let us proceed to Sir Cherwell.
Hello, sa tanan, good afternoon. So, thank you kayo sa pagsalig sa MUA. Bisan pag na yung mga problema, technical problem, ang ato ang mga TWG, andam gyapon mangitag pamaagi para mo-survive lang ato ang event. So, salamat kayo sa pagsalig o pag-pray sa mga mapangitanog way. Then, pa-shout out lang ko, sir, sa mga kaubanan sa Baltasar Nicor Valenzuela National High School located at Kapungagan, Kapalong, Davao del Norte. Hi mga ma'am, sir, kaubanan ako dira. Salamat sa mga support. Thank you.
Thank you, Sir Cherwell. Ayan, let us now have Sir Mikey.
Good afternoon, everyone. Same normally mga mga message sa kapwa na mga dito. Maingon na lang na po is salamat po sa opportunity na ihatag sa division sa pagmamahosing. Nagkakunaan kay actually this is my first time to be DTOT of Davao del Norte. Nagkantog na tumahan about sa the way the system works, especially sa through the use of StreamYard kung datunan motto. So shout out ko sa mga kauban ako diya sa Carmen National High School. Ma'am, sirs, good afternoon. I hope na alive yapon ta diya. Okay, salamat kayo sa inyong participations. Shoutout na lang po sa akong mga kaubanang mga science teachers diya, science department. I hope na you are still there. Salamat kayo sa salamat din sa akong master teacher, mga master teachers na naga-guide sa ko especially kay Ma'am Catherine Comag, Ma'am Arlene Agunon, and Sir Dante Soresa. Salamat siguro sa mong principal, si Ma'am Principal for Lord Dilin A. Buyo. Ma'am, ano lang, sir?
Thank you, Sir Mikey. Let us now proceed to Sir Junri kay naapatay kauban. Salamat kay naka-join ang isa sa ato ang TWG team leader, Sir Neil. But before we proceed to Sir Neil, let us hear first Sir Junri Tabal. Hi, Sir Jun.
Hello sir, Carl. Maayong udto sa tanan sa ato ang mga co-teachers o ako pasalamaton kaayo sa pagsalig og suporta gikan sa ato ang mga labaw no, especially sa ato ang SDS, Ma'am D, to Sir Chief Amugi sa paghatag og interest sa amuang nga mga TWG nga maka part ani sa ato ang week-long webinar session na daghan jud kay natun-an ug sure ko nga ang ato ang mga teacher is very excited na jud no nga magamit ang ato ang na lesson na i-discuss nga LMS. So salamat jud kaayo And bisan pa man sa mga technical problem, mapasalamaton jud ta labo sa tanan sa Ginoo o sa mga tawo pod nga nahimong backbone kay gabi kay ka supportive kayo ang ato pong mga apps sa nagkalain-lain nga mga program. So salamat kayo ma'am sa inyong suporta, and also sa atuang mga head sa TWG, si Sir Neil o si Sir Paul, no, nga pag natay mga concern dali ka jud kayo nila i-address ang mga maong problema kay kuan ka man tani kaning sa mga nakami sa likod. So thank you so much ug kang Sir Carl, sir, salamat jud kayo sir. And ako ning gamiton nga opportunity para itimbaya pud ang amuang district, so headed by our district supervisor Sir Bernardo Boyles nga nagsaulog sa iyahang adlaw na natawhan gahapon, and also sa amuang mga kaubanan nga mga teachers nga very kuan kog kayo, no, active kayo sila sa ilahang mga questions, sa mga follow up. So salamat kayo sa suporta, and also to my school head Sir Robert L. Bayatin of Macgum Integrated School. So itimbaya po do sab nako ang mga kaubanan gikan sa kinder hangtod senior high school. So di na mo may isa-isa, pero thank you so much kayo, and also pa shoutout na lang pud daw ang mga ICT coordinator gikan sa national sa New Corelia District, si Sir okay, si
Yes, sir.
kulban jud kayo nino. Okay. Okay, so Kamang Cheryl rayon sa Carmen, and sa mga kuan suporta jud, salamat kayo. Thank you so much, and God bless po sa tanan hantod sa sunod na pod.
Thank you, Sir June. Now let us have Sir Neil Diaz, Project Development Officer 2 of DepEd Davao. Hi, Sir Neil.
Hello, Sir Carl. Good afternoon, no, and good afternoon to everyone nga nagtanaw sa tuwa, sa atong mga viewers. There is sa atong YouTube channel, like, pag-subscribe sa isa sa mga innovations, no, sa CID, the channel Dr. Edward kanya to ang YouTube CID channel, no. Isa din sa akong ma-share jud nga experience out of this LMS nga webinars.
Sorry.
Ang grabing dynamic kayo nga cooperation and collaboration between team members. So ang so far pinakadakong hagit sa mo so far smooth sailing jud from the start, from day 1 to day 4. Tapos kaganina sa morning natay mga internet connectivity problems nga grabe kayo, wa jud mi nag-expect, no, out of the blue na wala lang og kalit ang internet diri sa amoang dapit sa Santo Tomas. May na lang kay TWG members natay mga naa sa tagong nga nadira sila sa Sir Junior, sila Sir Joa, si Sir Mike, and moto sila ni salo sila ni back up sila habang kani sila Sir Carl and sila Sir Cherwell nag-travel from Santo Tomas to Kapalong aron lang mapadayon na itong programa diri sa day 5. So mo na siyang kumbaga pinakalingaw nga experience nato so far siguro sa webinars, tanang webinars nga ato ang na conduct so far, na organize so far. And also sa atong mga viewers lang po siguro, ako lang maingon kani sa atong ginasagubang nung kaning crisis ba, kaning COVID crisis, kaning pandemic, President Kennedy of America sa una, no, former president nga ang crisis daw when written in Chinese, it's made up of two characters, no, one signifying danger and the other signifying opportunity. So muna siya, no, I think kani diri sa atong ginasagubang karon nga crisis na ang danger, na ang virus, na ang disease, all at the same time na po'y opportunity, no, opportunity for us teachers upgrade ourselves, ang kunyari usahay na nagitay kalisod sa pag-operate og mga devices, labi na ang mga mas idaran mga elderly, maglisod na sila, although ing ana na crisis aron mo transcend sila sa ilang earlier to build become better in small ways. Awareness na nagyud na all throughout the world na nagyud na siya. Ingon pa gani sa usa ka quote nga I forgot kung kinsa nag-ingon. The future is already here. This even na Secretary Liling Briones nga kaniadtong mga ginatudlo karon dili ni siya new normal no, old normal daw gyapon na. Ang nakanyuan na niya is ang atong pag-adapt ani wholeheartedly diri sa atong pagtudlo diri sa field of education. So maano, walang na akong hangyo sa atong teachers, just keep an open mind and try to adapt lang po. Yon po, Sir Carl.
Daghang salamat, Sir Neil, and to the rest of our technical working group. Shout out to Sir Paul Arcelon, Engineer Paul Arcelon, ITO of DepEd Dr. And to all our mga kasamahan pa po in PWG, Sir Ryan Puliran, we have Ma'am Abel Cotara, we also have Sir James Arroyo, at iba pa po namin mga kasamahan na hindi namin na-mention. Hello po at maraming salamat sa inyo. So now we are nearing the end of our 5-day training, and we are so happy po to be sharing this wonderful afternoon sa lahat ng mga nanonood ngayon sa ating live stream. And now we are going to proceed with the last part of our closing program. But before that, I would like to introduce again myself. This has been Carl Jose Ibarrientos from Santo Tomas National High School, Santo Tomas West District. Thank you for being with me in our 5 days division training on trainers on learning management system. Let us all settle down and pay homage to our motherland as we now sing our Philippine national anthem.